for sticking with us, Daniel. So good to have someone sort of sharing the pain, as it were. And yeah, great to know someone is there and watching there. It's a little bit choppy. So there you go. Noah, mate, going to have to cut it off at 3:30. I slightly misread the time for my flight. My flight leaves at 6, so going to have to get over to international. So I've got to break down my gear, get it all packed up. Christchurch, mate, not quite sure. Oscar, mate, no, mate, I'm leaving Sydney this evening, 6 o'clock. Ran into some other folks, maybe our Oscar, mate, it's not going to happen. First of all, I believe Sid Squad are the only people allowed to stream from Ridges car park, at least. And the reason for that is some unfortunate behaviour some time ago, I believe. Yeah. Thanks, Telly. That's great. So, here, where were we? Before we were sort of interrupted. What I was saying was, I was showing you an A380, a Qantas A380, and there's another one over here, international area. There you go. So there's another A380, and he'll be going out at some stage. Yeah, it's no worries, Oscar. I understand. This isn't sort of a stream where you're going to have loads and loads and loads and loads of comments and stuff. So just dump it at once. We'll get around to it. I might be distracted, but yeah, I'll get to the comment. G'day, Sadi. It's so good to see you. Thanks so much for coming along to part 2 of what has been an interrupted stream. Yeah, not quite sure what cut it off, but yeah, what you're looking at is another Qantas A380, which is probably heading out to this future, because I remember when I took my flight, the same flight I'm taking this evening, I took that flight and I saw Qantas and Singapore both leaving in the early afternoon. So if I bring up flight radar, I may in fact be able to find what flight numbers those are. So they're going to be departures, and they're going to... Okay, so Singapore is off at 3 o'clock. Singapore A380 is SQ222. And the Qantas, I think it went earlier, didn't it? If anybody can enlighten us, a local, we'd be most grateful. G'day Dale, welcome back. before at some stage. What is that? Just make my little tent. I've got my laptop in so I can actually see things. Danielle was with us the whole time, pretty much. Yeah. Danielle pretty much did not drop off the chat, so it's very, very strange. Anyway, thanks very much for coming back and seeing us. So, as I was saying earlier, the ridges is off limits, I believe, to pretty much anybody other than Tim and Kurt. Obviously they have better credentials. It looks like we've got some Crosswind runway action going on. Hey, how about that? Look at this. Look at this, guys. We've got some Crosswind runway action. I wondered why they were coming down here. And to kick it off, we've got a fancy jet. Look at that. Look at that fancy jet. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Yes. So I was wondering what the heck was going on with all these jets started coming down here, and yeah. Thank you very much. That's not Rex, that's somebody else who's also got a Saab, and they just want to show it off while making as much noise as possible. There's one A320 coming to join them, and then we've got an A330. So there you go, an A330 on the Crosswind runway. Yeah, because it got really, really windy not too long ago, around about the time when we were cut off, actually, and so I don't think it had anything to do with it. Oh, we got a landing, man. Oh, what are you doing? Mate. Yes. Jetstone. I missed my first Crosswind landing. So that looks like, is it 2.5? 2.5, that one. So we've got some takeoffs and some landings on runway 25. How good is that? We didn't anticipate that at all when we turned up here today. Not really knowing the layout, so we'll take it. Dale, mate, talk to Air New Zealand about getting me a private flight later tonight, because I've got to be back for work tomorrow. Dashi, first Dashi I've actually been able to feature. So there you go. That's the Q400, the long wheelbase version. as they're fond of saying, I'm in plain sight, and it's the 1 yard of Adelaide in South Australia there. And we've got, they're not hanging around. So it's all action now. Joining the action, so we've got an A330 already. We've got landing. Oh my goodness, just thick and fast. Thick and fast. So we've got one jet. So the wide body is giving way to this A320. Next is that velocity that I was speaking of earlier. It was off to Melbourne, I believe. Sydney to Melbourne, yes, and he is 846. Velocity 846. Coming in for landing, so get around here and get eyes on it. So we're coming in, there you go. gets priority now. Looks like it's come to a holding point. No, we've got a incoming flight. And we can see a bit of a lineup now on this Crosswind runway. Gonna end up with these poles in the way. Looks like the guys down the end have set up in the right place. So they must have been anticipating this Crosswind runway change. So it's all action now. Sorry if I'm not keeping up with your chat. So the A330 is getting priority. So first wide body off on the 25. Aircraft coming in. There's plenty of distance. Jetstar's off the runway. Always important. 787 Jetstar, 787-8 is short wheelbase. I came on one of those from Haneda overnight, and really nice flight. Japan Airlines, really good service. Here is off to the Gold Coast is QF594. Got a baby prop. Here we are, baby prop. Jet start. If I can find him on flight radar, I'll tell you where he's off to. He's off to the Gold Coast as well. Yay! Spotting from the roof, what have you, but I reckon he's missed a trick here because he's missed out on 2.5's operations. Oh, okay, so that Saab that was revving its engines, doing an engine test for absolutely ages, since the previous stream, in fact. That's it there. And he's on the way. And because he's taken his time, that means that Velocity, who was looking eager to get on, is not going to, because there is another aircraft on approach, and we should be able to see him fairly soon. He comes past one of the light poles. So here he comes into frame. There we go. Like a Rex to me, untrained eye, but he looks like a Rex, so he was going to be making a lot of noise right in front of us. Back a bit, get you in the frame. Right, to go back to Velocity. Getting to go to the ball Velocity. There's a wide body Qantas pushback on the International. It's not the Super, but it's dreamy. Looks like 700 to me. See if we can get him. There we go. Here comes that aforementioned Saab. Takeoff. This Jetstar. And he's going to Melbourne. 788 off to Melbourne. Ooh, looks like we might have run out of battery temporarily. I do have a spare, so let me grab my spare battery. Apologies. Sorry guys, back to live action, A220. Collection. So this was I'm pushing back from over at International, so it's off to Perth. Wow, really? Okay, so that's Cross 5 going to Perth. Right, who knew? QF5. So another baby Rex taking off, but I'm not going to focus on it. I've got this Dreamliner here and what looks like another Dreamliner incoming. Can't follow them because the Jetstar Dreamliner is right here. There you go. That's how tightly they're packing them. Sign of the supers yet. Singapore is due at 3 o'clock. Remember, I'm out of here at past. So, yeah. Apologies if you're expecting me to stay longer. It's just not possible. So I've got to pack up and I've got to find some transport over to International, and then I've got to get through immigration, customs, all that sort of carry on, and get out of here. It's been nice, Sydney. You've turned on the weather. It hasn't been too hot. It's been pretty sunny. Probably have a little bit of sunburn tomorrow, but yeah, there's the brakes. Some seats. Okay, so we've got another Dashi coming in. And stop recording. So we've seen plenty of Dashies. So there's a Dashi, then there's a Jetstar to get out. Then we've just got a lineup of landings coming. Looks things. To focus. There we go. Ooh, a bit breezy. What are you doing? What are you doing? Apologies folks, strong gust of wind. Letting me off of the parking box here, which is what I was standing on. Almost tripping over, in fact. Now I reckon that Jetstar could easily get out. So let's see what air traffic control does with them. Dashi is off the runway. Oh, there's another Dashi snuck onto the runway down here in front of us. That's why the Jetstar is not able to get access to the runway. I wonder what he was waiting for, because the Qantas was well and truly off. So this is why. Jetstar, sorry, another Dashi coming to land on runway 25. Starting to attract a bit of a after-work crowd or after-school crowd or whatever. Looks like this is the place to be for Crosswind runway landings and takeoffs. Ops. British Airways in Haneda yesterday. Yes, it was yesterday. I saw it. And I'm going to give you a view of something else much more special. Rather large Qantas aircraft. There you go. G'day Flaming Galar. Yeah, I saw you come in, mate. I've just been so busy. So busy. So, yeah, welcome in. We've got that Jetstar's taking off and the other Jetstar's coming in right behind it. So obviously from the same family. If they had a praying, the company would not be best pleased. Situation with a Dreamliner going to Singapore. My guess is might come over here. Let's zoom in and see which way he turns. If he doesn't turn and comes straight on, then he's coming to us. So we'll get a real close-up view of British Airways. In behind him is Thai 350. Okay, so we are going to get him. Here comes British Airways. Awesome. G'day Paul, how you going? UPS 34 747. Mate, any idea on the time on that? Because it has to be soon, because I'm under time constraint. hard cut off at 3:30, which is about 35 minutes. So what I might do, looks like we're going to get this British Airways, we're going to get the Thai, and I might, just to say it now out loud so that we've got it recorded for posterity, is I'll make the Qantas Super the final. Make that the last part of this trip. And apologies if you're expecting something longer, but we are on the spare battery, which is not fully charged. So Super is on the move, and you can bet your bottom dollar that it is not coming to this 25 runway. Here's another A220 for those of you in New Zealand who haven't seen them. They're a great little jet, regional jet, similar to the MRJs, CRJs, those sorts of things, but obviously with a slightly different engine layout, but around about the same capacity. Probably better suited to Australia with its longer routes. Just thinking that, probably would be alright into some of the New Zealand routes. I'm thinking Invercargill. So think Invercargill to Auckland, and I guess the we've got a velocity, then we've got the tide. Looks like we're getting a velocity. There's a lot of movements over there, towards us, but and bet your bottom dollar that it's not going to be a very, very large super working. Velocity coming in. Terrific. That's wonderful stuff. She's gonna be what's this? It's gotta be it surely has to be where it's got taxi. He will inevitably turn to the right. It's going to be an awesome takeoff. What's the story here? I have no idea, no local knowledge of course, but this A380 is coming down for a 2.5 takeoff. We get to show this. beast. Right in front of us. Oh, how lucky are we? It's been an absolute pain getting the stream to work for you guys. It's an absolute pleasure to see it rewarded with this sort of action, thanks to the weather. So that's someone with their reversers on while the nose wheel is well and truly off the ground. Not recommended procedure at all. I'm just going to quickly have a word to locals. This one's close. This one's a go around. Guys, go around. Go around. So it's a virgin. It's been forced to go around. And there's not a lot of separation between these guys. Not a lot of separation at all. Wow. So the velocities turned, banked hard left. Otherwise they would be pretty much occupying the same airspace. That was pretty close. My camera work was a bit more up to it. Sorry about that again, guys. But yeah, operational go around. So the guys in the control tower are probably re-evaluating things. I can see why. Okay, we've got the second, we've got Singapore coming as well, but this is what they're waiting for. If I can find the car, and there we go. It's a fairly familiar silhouette. This might be your freighter, is it, mate? There you go. So, seeing a 747. Yes, Frodo. Fantastic. Thanks so much for mentioning it earlier. It was coming in from Honolulu, wasn't it? If memory serves me right. Another Virgin. Rest assured I am recording on this, so it will be available to the members first. Pretty much raw, I'm going to say, but without commentary over the top, so you'll just get to make up your own commentary. The action's so tightly packed that it really doesn't need any editing. So normally I would have to edit the heck out of a scene, a bunch of scenes like this. But so this first, and then I'm going to show you the king and the queen together. Here we go. 2 full burners in one shot. How good is that? Is Singapore going to be able to make it down here and take off in time? I reckon my flight's going to be delayed. I reckon my aircraft is not going to arrive on time. We've got a little Robertson taking off, crossing the... Oh man, read about it. Jetstar, yeah, and then they've got heaps of room for a Thai to get out. And Thai is into the runway. Some noisy subs just add into the mix. got a baby prop coming in. Oh, sorry, no, he's not. He's actually a baby fancy jet. A learner model. Just let me know how the wind noise is in the microphone, if you would, guys. I think it shouldn't be too bad. Okay, so this is going to need a little bit of finessing. They've got some medium aircraft, which are these guys. And if the super takes off, then the mediums are going to have to stand down from takeoff for wake turbulence. Singapore's coming. Singapore is not using 2.5. There we go. Evidence of that. Singapore is not coming to do 2.5. Which means we probably are not going to see it, unfortunately. And the super's going. Alright, here we go. Size does count. Where are you going, man? See if I want to take off properly here. Easily made it. I wonder what Singapore's up to. Absolutely no tons to spare. And traffic coming in behind them. He's having no issues. So that's alright. Oh, so that will count for the wake turbulence stand down. These jet stars out of the way. keeping an eye on Singapore. Oh, we've got Qatar going off of, must be, is it 1-6? That's the operation for that direction, isn't it? 1-6. And so it'll be 1-6 right. Should start better. Rolling now. Private jet, fancy jet. Fancier fancy jet than we saw earlier. Beautiful. Nice jet. Nice looking jet. Oops. So what you're saying, Dale, is I've got heaps and heaps of time, mate. Okay. Well, we'll do Singapore then. And if I miss my plane, it's all Dale's fault. This one's close. This one's close. So this one's... And this is how close it was. There's a Qantas right behind it. Okay, next up. Are we going to get these guys going off 1-6? Or are they just going to get these 2-5s out of the way and then run the two wide bodies that have chosen to go off 1-6. I have no idea. Would tie us into some local knowledge. That would be just awesome. Nothing coming in on that. Okay, so we've got Saab just pushed itself out and we've got a wee Qantas link. Okay, so that's where they're coming from. They're coming from just down here in front of us, and they'll go out and they'll take off from that intersection there. Okay, that makes sense. Now he'll have to hold because we've got a Jetstar coming in really quite close. Bit of rock and roll. Not quite sure what the fancy jet's doing. He's joined the queue down here in front of us. Maybe he has to get past them somehow. Still waiting on Singapore and Qatar, so we're going to get some quite good movements for us. We haven't had a Qatar before, we've had a Singapore before, but and a Singapore Super at that. Could you make some more noise, please? I can still think. Okay, I didn't mean it. So these Jetstars have not moved. That might be a signal for something. Right, okay, here we go. Qatar. 326. Gonna say Singapore goes. Singapore is holding because we've got a Dashi landing on 25, and there's no way in the world this Dashi is landing so slowly. There's no way it would ever cross the main runway if it needed to. So that's how strong this wind is. It's pretty full on, I have to say. So the Dashi is pulled up well and truly before, and he's turned off, and he's not got to the main runway. I expect to see this FedEx second. What? Super. Say good day to you. So thanks very much for coming along. Move the other way. Here we go. So thanks very much for coming along, guys, and thanks for any moderation that's gone on, and apologies for the quality of the stream. We've been fighting this connection issue. Got a new modem. The modem really didn't work in Japan. Didn't even want to try it here in Sydney. So it's been a battle to get this going. Okay, so they're going to switch ops again, are they, mate? Fantastic. That's good news. So I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to again reiterate okay, so this is a FedEx 777. Okay, you talked me into it, mate. Oops. Wind it back a bit. Good. Right. Yeah, so bit of an epic trip. The plane spotting didn't really work out that great, but the other reason for going to Japan worked amazing. I got to see the group that I really wanted to see, and apparently it's their last performance for a while, so yeah, we really are going to miss them. So thanks very much again for the moderation. What I'll do is put up my ending screen, which I put together. So starting and ending should be somewhere. I'll start. Where's end? Alright, there you go. Okay, what we'll do is we'll take that out, this, and then we'll put this on, and come off this, and say, see you all again.
Hey, oh, you